Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Lucifer Season 2, Episode number 1. Everything's coming up, Lucifer. After a long time of waiting, the show is finally back on the air, and I must say, I enjoyed it a whole lot. Now, this is a continuation from last episode, and Lucifer's mom has escaped from prison. Hell. And Lucifer doesn't know what she's up to, what she's planning on doing. Is she going to try to get revenge or what's going on? So there's a case happening where a little girl dies. Well, I'm not a girl. Well, not a little girl. An actress dies. And she has these metal spikes stuck into her head. It looks like horns. So he said, oh, crap. That's my mom sending a message to me. So I got to get involved in this case. So while he's trying to also find his mom and help Chloe with this case, you have Chloe on the other hand who's trying to solve the case, and also she's having her I guess you could say faith tested on whether the fact that Lucifer is actually the actual devil or he's just plain crazy. Because Lucifer just got shot last season, and he should have died. He should have died. I mean, he was a lot out of blood, and he was bleeding out, and he didn't go to the hospital. Next thing you know, he's back on his feet and everything's okay. So now she's thinking to herself, is he the devil? Is he actually the devil? Is he actually Lucifer Morningstar, born in heaven, an angel falling to earth, and he's working beside me solving crimes? That can't be right. I cannot be working with the devil. That just can't make no sense. It makes no sense for me working with the devil. Why would the devil help me out solving crimes? It makes no sense. He can't be the devil. But she's still thinking in the back of her head, maybe he is. Maybe. Because she has his blood, and she wants to test it to find out the truth, but she doesn't at the same time because she doesn't want to know the truth. Ignorance is bliss, and she's happy in her world. Yeah. And then you have Amenadel, and he's pretty much struggling with his feelings that he has for Mezakine. He's been sleeping with a demon for a while now, but they kind of broke up, and he's kind of missing her, and because of how he's feeling and the struggles that's going on inside of him, it's also affecting him on a physical level with his powers. Is it going to be permanent? Is this going to be just for temporary? I don't know. Is this a punishment for the fact that he was sleeping with a demon? Beats me. But it seems like Lucifer and Amenadel have one thing in common. Women seem to mess them up. Because you see, Lucifer is like pretty much indestructible. You can't kill Lucifer. He's an angel. A fallen angel, but an angel nonetheless. But the only time he gets weakened is when Chloe's around. And Amenadel, who is this angel of course, this angel of the Lord, very, very powerful as well, and he still has his wings. Because of the relationship with Mezakine, he seems to be kind of having some kind of weird effect with his mojo. Yeah. And then you also have Mezakine on this episode here. She left both Lucifer and Mezakine. And Amenadel, because she wants to find out who she is without them. Lucifer's not going back to hell, so she gave up on that thing, and she started to have a relationship with Amenadel, but he pretty much using her just like Lucifer was using her. So she said, "You know what? I'm gonna find out who I am on my own." And she also has a friend with Dr. Linda Martin, who's also Lucifer's psychiatrist. Yeah, she found a friend with her. That's gonna be interesting. So you have these things going on here. You have Lucifer and Chloe trying to solve this case. You have Lucifer also trying to find his mom, and you have Amenadel who's dealing with his feeling that he has for Mezakine, and also trying to help Lucifer with this whole finding their mom and getting the evidence away from Chloe that would prove to the world that angels and all that stuff actually do exist. Because we're not supposed to know this. But the thing is, that which is weird though, we're not supposed to know this, yet they're supposed to believe it exists at the same time. That's kind of a weird concept. They're not supposed to know it exists, but they're supposed to believe that it exists. Like, okay. Whatever. That's all going on in this episode right here. Let's like always, I do enjoy this. I enjoy this episode a lot. It's always a whole lot of fun, because who brings the fun to the table is Tom Ellis. His performance as Lucifer is always entertaining and fun to watch. Just watching him interact with everybody on the show is just fun. He brings the charm, he brings the humor, he brings the life to the show. Now I'm not saying Lauren German playing Chloe Decker doesn't bring nothing to the table, but it's mostly Tom Ellis' performance that pretty much carries the show and moves it forward. Because you're pretty much watching his journey and his road to self discovery. All right, find out who he actually is, what really upsetting him, and why he is the way he is. And you get to see that when he interacts with Linda Martin, played by Rachel Harris, his psychiatrist, and you've seen how she's trying to help him see the flaws that he has, because he can find the flaws in everybody else. That's no problem. But when it comes to himself, he pretty much thinks he's right all the time. But now he's starting to realize that, well, maybe I'm not always right, and maybe some things I'm thinking aren't the right choices I make aren't the right choices. Yeah. So like I said, I did enjoy this episode a whole lot. It was funny. I'm glad all the actors are back, and we also got new people added onto the list. You have Tracy that's how you say her name, Tracy Helfer, as Charlotte. She's playing Charlotte. She's gonna be playing Lucifer's and Amanda Dell's mom. And you have Amy Garcia playing Ella Lopez. She's playing a new person that works inside the lab in the police sync. Now I'm not sure how big a role she's going to be having later on, how much she's going to be an effect on the show, but I did enjoy her performance and what she brought to the table in this episode right here. So again, I enjoyed the show. I highly recommend it. I said check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you have a fun time watching it too, and hope it brings joy to your life, make you happy. It made me happy. I'm enjoying it. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Lucifer. And if you haven't been watching Lucifer, I said check it out for yourself. Hopefully, like I said before, you will have a fun time watching it. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big old thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams and in real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.